might think we change ourselves from before to after just in one moment. But in my opinion, change is a long journey from who I was to who I want to be. And it's always much more difficult than I expect. Take my career change for example. I was a factory employee, then became a software engineer. And picture this, the first day I stepped into the role of software engineer, I was full of dream to create amazing things. But little did I know, my journey will be riddled with unexpected challenges and uncharted territories. At the beginning of this journey, I learned something about IT industry, such as how to write computer language, practicing coding tools, learn how the database works, etc. And I learned pretty quick and well, so at this moment I think I level up really fast and think that it's not too hard to become a software engineer, but soon I realized I was wrong. Challenges came up after I start some project with customer. First of all is communicating, because it's really important to make sure we understand what they really need. But sometimes they give us wrong information or miss something that will make us prone to build a bad system. And that would be a nightmare, be a disaster, because it costs a lot to rebuild it. And skills in IT industry I need to learn is much more and harder than I expect. It's quite different from what I did at my previous work, because all I did was routine, which means I only need to learn some skill and I can deal about 90% problem at that work. But now, I have worked for over a year, but I think I still can only control under 50% problem at this job. So I start regretting changing my career, and imposter syndrome whispering in my ear, questioning whether I truly belong in this industry. Fortunately, one day I listened to podcasts talking about enthusiastic work. The host said that people might think being enthusiastic at work should look like we dance on the way to work, or always be energetic during working, and always say yes to any challenge. But actually, people still suffer when they are working their enthusiastic work. Let's take Elon Musk for example. He said he loved his job, but if we look into how he works, we will figure out that there are tons of unsolvable problems waiting for him, and that make him have no time to sleep, feel frustrated, and even yell at his coworker. But why does he say he loved his job? Because he focused on the achievement after hard work. So the feeling of being enthusiastic at a job is quite different from having entertainment such as watching Netflix or eating some tasty food. In the end of this podcast, the host gives a tip to follow. That is, we should not say we hate this job and we don't quit immediately. All we need to do is complete a project, because it's inappropriate to say we don't like it even if we don't complete a project. So with this idea, I decided to embrace the change again. I came back to work and just telling myself, just do it, instead of complaining. I accomplish anything as soon as possible, and if I cannot fix it, I will look to my boss for help immediately. Then I just keep working and complete everything one by one. And suddenly, a project is complete and the customer says to us for solving their problem and make their company work more efficiently. That's a good feeling, and it's a iconic milestone in this life, a career-changing journey. With this experience, I realized failure is not the end, but the stepping stone towards success. Then, although I have completed that project, I still think I'm on the way of this career-changing journey because I work in this ever-evolving industry. Just like the saying goes, the only constant in life is change. So let's embrace change, and that's the key to unlocking our true potential and creating miracles. Back to TME.